Hey yo, what's up guys? Leo here from Leon Forex, back again with another video. So in today's video, as you know, we do this each and every Sunday. I'll be giving you the best setups of this up and coming week, updating you on what's happening with the DXY, the dollar index, and also with other markets such as GBPUSD, AUDJPY, and etc. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, drop a like, a sub, and a comment down in the comment section as to what pair you'd like for me to analyze next. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Hey yo, so joining me on the chart, starting off with the DXY. So taking a look at the DXY, we see that the dollar is currently caught up in the level of resistance and has rejected currently. So what I've seen with the dollar recently, we've seen a strong push. Actually, let me show you what I mean. We've seen a strong push upwards, but only to find that we are having a hard time breaking these highs. What we may see going into this week, we may see a consolidation before the dollar either breaks through or rejects all the way to the downside. But going into this week, according to COT data, the dollar is currently selling. So what we may see a sell-off, maybe going into this level. If not that level, we may see a slight retest coming into a possible level of support before going into the next week or the other week before we see a push all the way up into that zone. So now moving on to the next pair, which is GBPUSD. So now taking a look at GBPUSD. GBPUSD is currently moving sideways, actually, to be honest with you. So just looking at it from a daily chart, you see that the pound is moving sideways, that it does not have bullish nor bearish momentum. It's moving sideways, and that may be due to the sudden strengthening of the dollar, because the pound is generally strong, but that may be due to the sudden strengthening of the dollar matching the power or the momentum of the pound. But going into this week, since the dollar is selling, what we are seeing that is confirmed with this week rejection. But we may see, excuse me. What we may see a possible rejection again from this level, going all the way up into these highs, if not those other highs. But that won't happen in a span of a week. But possibly we may see a push from this level, off this level, maybe into those highs. So now let's jump down onto the 4-hour time frame to further analyze what happened last week. So last week, what we saw with the pound, we saw a strong rejection of this level of support. Unfortunately, I was not trading last week because I do not trade on the first week of every month because of the high volatility markets, with a lot of news events, a lot of events in general, high impact news events, not just news events, but high impact news events. So with that being said, I wasn't trading last week. We saw a slight drop into a level of strong support that has been tested many times on the daily time frame. And what that created, it created a zone for the bulls to buy. And that zone, as you can see, bulls started packing in until officially they started pushing all the way above. And that is further confirmed as a strong level of support, because price currently, it came back to test that level again. Now it's currently buying, and how I see it's going to buy from this level, for one, it's COT data, and the second reason is because we see this very strong bullish 4-hour candlestick. And what we may see going into this week, we may see a push going all the way to the upside, as I said on the daily time frame. Anyway, now moving on to the next pair, which is AUDJPY. Remember, I shared this analysis of AUDJPY and actually the JPY pairs in general on Friday. I shared this. I also shared it last week, Sunday or Tuesday, actually, excuse me. So, and the reasons being is because the yen is currently very weak, and with the yen being weak, any other pair that comes now and buys, it creates an imbalance, and with an imbalance, price starts to push up. So if one pair is selling, the other is buying, automatically the markets will move upwards. Automatically they will move upwards. So now let's jump down onto the 4-hour time frame to actually get a clearer picture as to why the Aussie yen is buying. So now Aussie yen is buying because, for one, when I analyzed this on Tuesday, we saw that price was testing this level of support. It tested it multiple times, showed respect for this level before it actually found momentum, pushing all the way to the upside. And if you have not seen that video of my analysis, go back, go check it out. Don't be afraid. Go check out that video right after this video though. So now what we are seeing, we're seeing a impulse, now a correction. What we may see also going into next week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, we may see a further correction into this level of support before price continues going to the upside. That is what actually I would like to see for the markets. But we may see something different. Of course, we do not predict the market. We trade what we see, not what we think. Moving on to the next pair, which is NZDJPY. So NZDJPY is one that I like very much because of the price action where it's at on the chart. Excuse me. I like it because of where it is currently at. It has not moved a whole lot, and it has a lot of bullish or upside momentum, or potential rather. Excuse me. NZDJPY is currently on a level of strong support, and that level of support is confirmed by two levels. One being a strong upward trend line. And as you can see, this trend line has been tested multiple times, showing that it is a strong upward trend line. The other being a level of horizontal support. So with that being said, what we may see going into this week, we may see a possible retest again going into this level, maybe a move to the upside. Because as we see, the yen is currently selling and NZD is buying, and that is confirmed. As you can see, this level is currently being tested. Let me just extend this level. This level is currently being tested, and what we may see off this level, we may see possible bullish momentum going all the way to the upside. So now going down, jumping onto the next pair, which is CADJPY. And on CADJPY, remember what I said when it started moving up on the 4-hour time frame. I said we may see a possible pullback, testing these levels, these fib levels, before price actually continues moving upwards. And the reason why I said that is because price doesn't just move in one key sweep and in one push all the way to the upside, or one momentum blow, or whatever you want to call it. Price doesn't just move like that. It has to come back to test a level of support. And for those of you who trade ICT or CTI, whatever those concepts are, you will understand that there are liquidity zones, and price has to come back to grab those liquidity zones. So with that being said, what we see here on the 4-hour, we see the exact same thing that I said might happen. And the reason why I said that is because you can see here there's not a lot of bullish momentum. And with not a lot of bullish momentum, it's easy for bears to come in and actually sell price and push price downwards. And what we may continue to see is price pulling back further into this level of support before continuing all the way to the upside. And right now, what I'm looking for on CADJPY, I'm looking to capitalize on this move downwards, on these levels, on these key levels, these 3 levels, before actually looking for buy momentum or buy setups. Also, the next pair that we can check is GBPJPY, which is one that I love. This is one of those pairs that has a high likelihood of actually moving upwards. That's one of those pairs, and I'm looking forward to it. The reason why I love this pair so much, actually, let's start on the daily chart. Let's check it out on the daily chart as to why I love this pair so much. For one, you see that it's in a clean uptrend, one of the cleanest uptrends that I have on my setups. And this clean uptrend, basically, it indicates that price is just moving up. One pair is clearly weaker than the other. The pound is strong, it's pushing upwards, and the yen is weak. It's failing to actually oppose this pair or this currency. We see on the daily charts that we see a very strong uptrend, daily uptrend at that. And also, price is currently coming back to retest, or has retested these levels, these fib levels. confirming that the pullback and testing those levels multiple times, consolidating at that level, showing respect for that level, for those levels actually. So what I am expecting for pound dollar, as with the other pairs, as with the other yen pairs, I'm expecting a lot of bullish momentum to come in to this week, because this is a level of key interest for many traders. For many traders, for one, it aligns with the Fibonacci levels. Two, it aligns with support. Three, aligns with the trend line. So for any other trader that trades either of those things, this is a key level of interest for them. So they will be looking to buy this level. So will I. I'll be looking to buy this level and capitalize on this move up to the upside. All the way to the upside, I'm looking to capitalize on this. So going into next week, I'm looking for buys. I am very bullish on GBPJPY. So moving on to the next pair, EURJPY, which is one that correlates highly with GBPJPY. And as with GBPJPY, you see a very clean uptrend, one that is, I love when charts get like this. I love when I see charts trending this way. I love when I see the markets trending this way. Anyway, now you see a very strong uptrend, and you see that prices came back to test these levels, these fib levels. So now let's jump down onto the 4-hour time frame and let's see what prices do on the 4-hour time frame. Similar to the pound yen, we see price has come back or came back into this level to retest these levels. Now it pushed all the way to the upside, came back to retest. Now I'm also looking to capitalize, maybe price to retest again before I actually take a setup. If not, then I'll be looking to take the setup as is, looking for buy opportunities. I'm very bullish on this one, and I'm looking for buy opportunities. The next one is NZDCAD, and on this one I'm bearish, and I'll tell you why I'm bearish. It's because overall, this pair is overall in a downtrend. It is overall in a downtrend, and when price has when price moves downwards, this pair is overall in a downtrend, and you can see how it is moving. It's clearly in a downtrend, creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Now what we may see again, we may see price come back and create a lower high at these 3 Fibonacci levels. Any of those 3 levels, it will create a lower high, and I'm looking to capitalize for price. I'm looking for price to actually move into these levels, consolidate, maybe for price to actually drop all the way downwards, and on that move is the move that I'll be looking to capitalize on. I'll be looking to sell. So with that being said, I am bearish on NZDCAD, and that is it, guys, for this video. And if you enjoyed this video, I actually genuinely enjoyed this video, drop a like and a comment as to what you've liked about this video. And if you've made it this far into the video, just comment something random, success. Comment success. And thank you for watching, guys. I really enjoy making this kind of content. I really enjoy just breaking down the markets, because I've been in this game for so long that it's a pleasure now. It's just pleasure for me. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.